everyone, it's Jordan, and today I have another round of Ticket to Read. In case you guys are new, Ticket to Read is my TBR game that I play every month to pick my TBR, and if you haven't already, I have a playlist in the cards so you guys don't miss the rules and how this game works, etc. And let's go over the books that I was supposed to read in February. So these were the books that I was supposed to read in February. So I'm currently reading The House of Sorrows. I'm filming this on the 23rd, so I have a few more days of the month to read. I'm almost done with it, so I'm definitely going to get this finished. I'm also currently reading My Calamity Jane on audiobook, and I'm not sure I definitely will finish this in the next few days because I'm liking it so far. So I have these 3 books left. So I'm not going to give myself a punishment this month because February is a very stressful month for me and I didn't have a lot of time to read because of that. I might roll over one of these books depending on my mood just because I wanted to get to these books. So I'm going to roll one of them over. I know it's not part of my rules, but it's my game, my rules. So I'm not going to give myself a punishment just because of all the wedding planning. That's why February was a bit of a stressful month. So I'm gonna roll one of these books over because I want to. Again, my game, my rules. So for March, I am planning on doing Spring into Reading-a-thon, and I'm really excited about that. I really enjoyed Merry Bookmas back in December, which was the winter themed read-a-thon, and I really had fun with that. I thought I would do this into Spring Reading-a-thon, which happens in the middle of March, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm also participating in Becca's 48-hour Becca's Bookopoly-a-thon, and I'm really excited about that. But you can't plan the TBR. They have the rules announced every 12 hours, so you can't have a TBR planned. But other than that, I am trying to figure out whether I should have separate vlogs for Spring into Read-a-thon and Becca's Bookopoly-a-thon because they're followed in the same time, so I'm like, do I want to put them all in one vlog or put them in separate vlogs? But let me know in the comments down below so I would do that. And yeah, enough chit-chatting. Let's get to the first draw. So these were the ticket cards that were picked last month. And these were the train cards that were picked last month. So like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not going to give myself a punishment because with everything going on in my personal life and with all the wedding planning, I know that's going to be stressful for me, so I'm not going to give myself a punishment at all. So from February, I have read 5 on my TBR, so I'm going to take these train tracks here and place these little trains there. I mean, so far I still have like possibly 11 trains left, so hopefully I'll get to the longest route, but so far this is like the longest route so far. So hopefully in March I will have more the longest route so I can give myself a book. So the first ticket card that I got here is, ooh, book box pick. Awesome. So the first ticket card that I have here is book box pick, which means I pick a book that was featured in a bookish subscription box. And there are so many that I want to pick, but this one has been on my shelves for a very long time and I want to get to it as soon as possible, which is The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones, which is about a girl whose family is gravediggers, and that's all I know about it. And I just been wanting to pick this up, not just because, like, why would I read a spooky book in March? I just been curious about it for a long time, and I just didn't want to keep holding it off. And I'm just really excited to pick this up, especially when I love this cover. This is the Owl Crate exclusive edition, in case you guys didn't know. And I'm just been wanting to pick this up lately, and I'm just really excited about that. And the next ticket card that I got here is, oh, Mom Pick! Yay! So the next ticket card that I have here is Mom Pick, which means my mom gets to pick a book. And I had this as a prompt just because I became a reader because of her, because she is a reader. So I'm gonna send her a text letting her know and send her a picture of a stack of books, which I'll show you guys right here, and let you know what she picked. I can tell you what book that I really want her to pick, which is Happily Ever Afters by Elise Bryant, just because it's my most anticipated books of this year and I want to get to it as soon as possible. I just hope she picks that, but I could be wrong, but that's one of the books that I'm hoping that she will pick for me. But let's see what book she'll pick. I'm pretty sure she's thinking really hard right now. Oh! She didn't. She picked a different book. She picked Fury Born. Let me go grab it. So my mom picked Fury Born by Claire LeGrand. All I know about this book is a YA fantasy books that tells two different queens' perspective, one from the past and one from the present, I think. And this is really big, so I was not expecting that she would pick this one, but I'm willing to give this a try, and I just can't wait to pick this one up, and thanks to my mom for picking this for me. So the last ticket card that I'm drawing here is, ooh, Hype! So the last ticket card that I have here is Hype, which means I pick a book that has been hyped, and the book that I picked is Beach Read by Emily Henry. Is about two authors who are on writer's block, and they decide to switch genres. One writes romance, the other one writes literary fiction, so one reads the opposite of one another. So I'm really excited to pick this up because this one's been hyped on BookTube and I've seen it like everywhere, so I definitely wanted to pick this up because of that, and I'm just glad that I did, and I'm really excited to pick this up. And the first ticket card that I draw here is, ooh, Adult! So the first trading card I have is Red, which means it's an adult book, and the book that I picked is The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks. This is one of the ones I haven't read before, and I'm not sure what this is about, but all I know about it is there's a fireman, and he, I think he saved someone's life. I don't know, but I've been wanting to read this for a long time, and it's, like I said, it's a Nicholas Sparks book that I haven't read before, and yeah, I'm really excited to pick up another Nicholas Sparks books because I haven't read one in a while. And the next trading card that I draw here is, ooh, Black for Classic. And the next trading card that I have here is Black, which means a classic. I do want to read classics that I haven't read before, but I'm really in the mood to reread one of the classics that I like. So I picked, obviously, Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. I don't want to explain what Peter Pan is. I'm pretty sure some people know what Peter Pan is about. It's about a boy who doesn't want to grow up and take the darling children to Neverland. And I just been wanting to reread Peter Pan lately, and especially when it's one of my favorites of all time. And also this fits for one of the prompts for Into Reading-a-thon, a book that features a strong female character, and Wendy, I think she's a strong female character in my opinion. So yeah, and also it would fit for Over Rainbow because to read a classic, but I've been wanting to reread this lately just because I haven't read in a very long time, or a few years actually, so I'm just very excited to reread this. And the next trading card that I got here is, ooh, Fantasy! And the next trading card that I have here is Purple, which means fantasy, and the book that I picked is Splintered by A.G. Howard, which fits perfectly for Into Reading-a-thon, which is a book that's been sitting on your shelves for a very long time, and a book that has green on the cover and clearly has green all over it. And all I know about this book, this is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and yeah, it's one I was interested in, but I, for some reason, haven't picked this up. So I'm really excited to read this for Into Reading-a-thon, and also this counts towards Over the Rainbow, which is to read a classic or a retelling. And the last trading card that I got here is, ooh, another adult! And the last trading card that I have here is another red, which means an adult. This is very weird. I feel like this has happened 2 months in a row where I got two of the same color trading cards, and that doesn't usually happen. But the book that I picked a library book because I have some young adult or adult romances that I want to try, which is Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren, which is they're a very popular adult romance duos, and I've been wanting to try one of their novels, and I thought I would try out this one. And it's about two people who are fake dating, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm really excited to try one of their novels out because I've heard nothing but good things about their books, and I've been wanting to try out, and I'm very worried because I had to return this to library if anybody's like waiting on it, but I can always swap up with other adult romances from the library. So yeah, hopefully I get to read this in March. So these are the books that I'm going to be reading in March. Like I said, I'm hoping to read some of these and during Becca's Book-a-thon, and some of them are already for into Spring-a-thon, which I'm really excited about that. And yeah, this is a really good stack, some short and some big ones, but I'm very excited about my TBR for March. So that's all for this round of Ticket to Read. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what you're reading in March. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!